What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Austin Venom Madden 09 Cupcake Franchise Rebuild. We're entering year 5 today. It should be a lot of fun getting into another year with this team, where I think we actually have a reasonable chance, not saying it's likely, but a reasonable chance to compete for a playoff spot. Team morale is looking up, and I think we have the most talented version of this team we have ever had. The only thing I want to do here right away is just take a look at who is deciding not to play and trade anybody who thinks this team isn't good enough for them. By the way, I signed a new punter at the end of last episode after I was done recording, I guess. So it's Pierre Payton, the new punter, a rookie, undrafted out of Sam Houston State. He has 60 awareness and some pretty okay kick ratings. We have too many defensive tackles right now. I think I'm going to release Frank Hamilton, who did not develop after his rookie season, and we'll have a little cap penalty there. And by the way, this is why we have the restriction on overalls that I can sign, because Logan Mankins is just right there at 96 overall, waiting to become the franchise guard for a franchise. If only it were that easy for the Vikings in real life, but I'm not looking for the easy way out here in Madden. Alright, we're finally cutting Calvin Walker. I don't have the space on the roster anymore to have 2 kickers and wait for him to develop. He has gotten better, but so has Medlock, so I have to sign a safety. Okay, I'll go to strong safety and move someone there to stay under the overall threshold here. I've just been signing like the youngest players possible, but I think in this case I want a little extra speed there, so we're going Eric Frampton, another ex-Viking. Alright, here's a look at our starting offense this year. Thankfully, Corey Joyner, good to go. We have Lloyd Spivey here, and Dexter is playing. We have a new slot receiver as well, Cade Pryor. We're going to see what he's able to do. John Spangler, of course, at quarterback. And for the O-line, Henry Linton at left tackle. And I think that we have a pretty good setup here. It's just one player is off, and I need Jeff Hangartner at center. I moved Ollie Austin there just because we had to have another center on the team. And there are some things that Austin does better than Hangartner, so maybe we will let him start. He does have the high awareness as well, which is a nice kind of tiebreaker rating, I guess you could say. Here's the defense then. Hardy, McAllister, Shannon, and Coffee, Easley, Ellis. Don't know why Sabby Piscatelli's out there, but we have Greg Blue as well. As long as we have Denard Sloan, we should be okay. We have Scott Starks now in the slot. Obviously, Robert Montana is just not playing, so we have to decide who's playing strong safety. I do want Jaquez Cobb to play free, so Piscatelli's not going to start there. So it's kind of up to all these backups to figure out who's playing at strong safety. And by the looks of things on some of these ratings, everything kind of seems to slightly favor maybe Piscatelli. There's Greg Blue though for the hard hitting, which might have some value at 86 power. Eric Frampton can hit as well. Greg Blue also has a little bit of pass rush upside here. I do blitz my safeties a lot. He has the high block shed. Alright, Greg Blue's getting the chance to start first. What on earth happened in this game? I don't normally go through these preseason game logs in this series, but 57-10 is pretty bad, especially when you allow 300 rushing yards. This is like going up against Georgia Tech, but the Jaguars put up like 600 yards of offense. So what happened here, Tyler Pelco? 9 for 27, 2 interceptions, that's pretty bad. Spangler wasn't all that great. MJD, 220 yards. Greg Jones, the fullback, had 84. All right then. Well, the preseason didn't go that well for us. We lost all 4 games, but thankfully none as bad as our first one against Jacksonville. Oh my, these QB numbers are terrible. Tyler Palko, no touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I let Lions get some playing time in the 4th game, and it was better than what Palko was doing, but it's still not very good. Basically, we can't afford to have John Spangler get hurt. On the ground, Spivey was great. Blair, I know it's going to happen again. Move Blair to wide receiver. I think, we could have some success with Blair there, but I think listing him at running back offers the most flexibility, so we actually have somebody behind Spivey, and I want him to have more of a role catching the ball out of the backfield this year. I also want to probably run a lot less 3-receiver offense than I typically do, and more 2 tight end, and he's simply not going to play over Dexter and Joyner, who did not have a big preseason. Looks like Cade Pryor did a pretty good job. Pryor just signed this past year. We'll see what happens with this spot. 20 pancakes here for Jesse Sidney. He will start now at guard. Can't wait to see how he plays and if the running game continues to get better. 5 sacks here in the preseason, 3 interceptions. And the kicking game, 6 for 7, perfect on extra points. I do need to cut 2 players, so we're going to release Cortez Carroll. We have enough safety depth now. I like him, but I think I want to release DeJuan Connell as well. We need the roster spot opened up, and I really want to see what we can do with CJ O'Donnell, and I do like Calvin Whitfield as well. Finally, the Year 5 regular season is set to get underway. We open against the Philadelphia Eagles, then get the Lions, Cowboys, Panthers. We play the AFC North this year, so should be some tough matchups, I'd imagine, against the Steelers and the Ravens. We have 1 injury going into the year. It is now backup center Jeff Hangartner, so we'll get a chance to see Ollie Austin play there. And I think that'll mean he's played like every offensive line position at one point or another on this team. Overall, I'm really excited about this season. We can see the overalls here. The offensive line is getting better, although these mid-70s and low 80s aren't great. They're better than they were a year ago, and last year saw some big improvement, especially for the running game. What we need to see this season, though, is more disruption up front. Lee Hardy, big jump in year 2. We draft Wayne Coffey. He's starting at left end. We're trying to replace Derek Barton. Hopefully we can figure that out. But we also drafted Corin Shannon here in the 1st round. We have not had an impact defensive tackle at any point on this team, and I'm really hoping we're saying his name a lot today. Let's go play some football. The rain is falling here in Philadelphia. We have not played many weather-impacted games in this series, although I don't expect much of an impact from the rain. Maybe something with accuracy, but nonetheless, I do want to be more of a running offense, but we'll see if that's able to work. Like, sometimes you're just bad at it, and even if you want to be a running offense, you can't do it. Last year, big step forward. If the defense is better, we have a good chance of being able to run what we want to do this season. So the goal, everybody, is to make it to the wild card round. We want to get at least 8 wins. Obviously, it takes at least 9 in most years to make it to a wild card spot. 8 victories minimum would be a great step for this series. Let's get underway with Donovan McNabb as he gets it away, and we already know we have issues covering Deshaun Jackson. I wonder if Jackson's playing in their 2 receiver sets yet. No, this offense just doesn't change. Curtis, Brown, still Brian Westbrook, and Donovan McNabb. Alrighty then. Toss to the right, Westbrook. He's met and picks up 3. Corin Shannon wears number 73. You'll see him here. He has the bull rushing weapon icon. He's not a great run defender. At least he's not supposed to be. 3rd and 1. That is complete to Smith. But I want to roll back the tape here. This is something that at least is a positive sight. We have Corin Shannon. Easy swim move here over the top. Gotta love that. Unfortunately, there's a second blocker there, and he defeats him as well. Blitzing Greg Blue could be something that definitely helps out the defense as well. He does have some pass rush ability, so if he's matched up with the tight end, I think that's a pretty good matchup. But it's Westbrook inside here on 1st down. It's an easy 1st down run for Philly. Fake. McNabb's got time and almost throws a pick. He put it right in the hands of Denard Sloan. Would have been a great way to get this season kicked off. Got the Eagles here on 3rd and long. Let's see if we can make a play. Yes, I like this. Only one receiver on the right side unless they leak out Westbrook to the right, which I hope they do not do. And they are doing it. It's a screen for Curtis, and he's going to pick up the 1st down and more. Come on. There are like 2 things I didn't want to see there, and that was one of them. That's a big block to spring that run. Missed opportunity there for Austin. Pressure. Got it out there. Jackson makes the catch. At least there have been some wins up front. This time it was Lee Hardy, but it was one of those unblocked issues, so I don't really count those when I'm grading these players. All right, let's keep Greg Blue here in the box. 1st and 10, there goes McNabb. He's got some room and takes the hit at the 11. I don't think safety help in this game is all that important. In some cases it is. Alright, this is all messed up now. Fullback's going to be open. And so is Curtis! Down to the 1. Always having a good game against us. Gotta be thinking run here. Long drive here to start the season for Philly. Looking to cap it off with 6. On the ground, Brian Westbrook is shy of the end zone. Take 2. One receiver on the field for Philly. Play fake. Oh, come on, we gotta pick that. We gotta start capitalizing on these chances. All out pressure here. Gotta at least have someone covering Smith. Or is that Wilson who needs the coverage? I can't even tell. Oh, it's both. Oh, timeout. All right, we're going to blitz Greg Blue here. No one has any help anywhere. 3rd down and goal, Philly. To the air. McNabb is... He lost it! Yes! That's our football! Let's take this across the 20. Westbrook gives chase and makes the tackle. But Austin gets the turnover. What a play! McNabb looked to run this in himself, and it didn't appear like it was going to work. But he loses the football. Wayne Coffey recovers. And now Austin gets to business. Let's do some goals today. Or a goal. If Corin Shannon gets a sack and or some kind of a major play in this game, I'll be back again tomorrow. The rookie Corin Shannon. So that'll be when we're on defense. Does a 2-yard tackle for loss count? If it looks cool, then it does count. If he's just cleaning up a play, that's not cool. 2nd down and 11. We'll throw the first pass of the year to Dexter, and I don't think we got a thing. Now, I do have Nick Blair listed as the 3rd down back, so I think in a lot of these formations, he's going to be on the field. This is more of an auto sub situation. Still not sure if I should be playing Pryor over Williams, but the ratings were pretty good for him. This is 3rd and 10. Open, Pryor makes the catch. Austin moves the chains. Offset backfield, I want to get to Lloyd Spivey, and we look to bounce this one. He got some more speed in the offseason, and I can't wait to see how many big plays he can produce. I do think running much of the offense through this running game is going to be the right move for us, especially if we get openings like this. It's another Spivey first down to the Eagle 29. Gotta give Spivey a rest after some good rushes. Blair does check in. And we'll head to the air here. Open. Blair makes the catch and turns up to the 10 and taken down at the 7-yard line. That's a 22-yard catch and run. Him against any linebacker is advantage Austin. Spivey back in the game. Irving leads the way. Spivey to the 3. Trying to get into the end zone. Philly failed. And we are going to roll to the right and try to make it happen with Spangler. Touchdown, Austin. How about that for an opening sequence? Philly drives all the way down the field, but they turn it over at the final moment, and we put together a nice touchdown drive. Hey, if you've watched the NFL in 2020, then you probably see that perhaps quarterbacks running in the red zone is the most efficient way to get some touchdowns. Spangler gets it done, and we'll see if we can play a little bit better on defense. I mean, Philly, I don't like playing against them. Westbrook has had some games against us, and Jackson always has that big playability. But Kevin Curtis, he seems to get all the volume, and it's all just easy. He always gets open. We got to see Sloan shut him down. Philadelphia takes over at the 25, wanting to get Westbrook outside. Nice tackle. Number 22, who is that? Number 22, Jaquez Cobb, the rookie. That was a nice play. He and Greg Blue, the brand new safety tandem here in Austin. McNabb to the air on the outside. That's out of bounds. Oh, come on. I think he was out of bounds, but would I even win the challenge? Let's see if they let me look at the replay. Oh, you're not going to let me? But you pop this up like you think I should click it. Oh, come on, Madden. All right, was it a catch? The question of our lifetimes. I think he might have been out of bounds first, so no matter what, it's an illegal touching penalty, which I don't think is reviewable in any EA game. Lawrence Timmons checks into the game on 3rd and 1. On the ground, Westbrook won't get it done. Ellis leads the charge. His role has been a little bit different than I expected. I thought he'd be more of a pass rusher, but he can do so much here at linebacker. Here, gets away from the tight end and makes the play for a loss. He gets a lot of tackles for loss. We might be running the Cleveland Browns offense, and that might sound like a bad thing, but did you realize they're 8-3 this year? That's wild. Here is Spivey up the middle. They just run Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt like 40 times a game, and I guess I'm trying to do a little bit of that. I like the play action game. I mean, Minnesota does a lot of that as well. I wish play action Madden were more effective and had, you know, defenders react the right way. I think like that would dramatically change the game if they had some sort of discipline. Like they have a play action rating, but it seems to be there for show and it doesn't actually do anything. 3 straight runs. That's how you get it done. And now what I like there, I don't know if this actually has a big impact in Madden, But if you just start running here over and over again, you got to be wearing out the defense, wouldn't you think? And that can lead to some opportunities to get a big play in the air. Oh my, that is a fumble. We're going to keep it. Let's get a yard or lose 3. That's the thing rushing offenses can't handle, though, is negative plays. It throws your entire balance off. You run the ball and get 5 here, nobody cares. You have to throw it. And we will. Rolling right. I see you open. Oh, come on. All right, let's see if they give Spangler enough time. This Eagles front is not messing around. So I'll keep Blair in. Actually, no. We'll have Truman block, and Blair can be the outlet. 3rd down and 13. Yep, Blair. And he has a chance to get it. 1st down. Nick Blair out of the backfield, everybody. We're 2 for 2. 2nd down and 8 as they creep down the safety, but only bring 4. Oh, I wanted square. Just got to get what we can here. Really trying to cut down turnovers as well. Let's see if we can move the chains here. Pressure on the way. We'll dump it off. Truman's upended, but this is go for it territory. Long 2 yards here as we try to move the sticks, and we'll keep it in the air. Over the middle, cut for a 1st down, and breaking a tackle to the 25. Cade Pryor. I like what we're doing here. Gotta love what the offense has done to this point. Long, effective possessions. Play fake. Wide open. It's Truman to the 2. Austin knocking on the door for a 14-0 advantage. Irving, the rookie fullback, is in the game on 1st and goal. And Spivey's into the end zone. Touchdown, Venom. Let's go. Jump into the crowd. A 2-touchdown advantage in their house. That is a fantastic way to start this game. Let's settle in with some super simming here. 14-0. Eagles, of course, have a good enough offense to respond, and that turnover, of course, looms large with only 2 possessions each at this point. But Philly just punted the football. We're getting to run a 2-minute drill, albeit backed up in our own territory, and we don't go far with it. So Philadelphia takes over after a short punt, and they are not doing a good job of getting in field goal range at all. They have to punt from the Austin 42, and we will gladly take a 14-0 lead into halftime. Spangler is sacked. We do go 3 and out to start this quarter. Fumble recovered by McNabb. I suppose we'd have to see if that was a fumble forced by Corin Shannon. A safety? What just happened? We took over, and I guess Blair couldn't get out of the end zone. It's 14-2. We'll jump into the action, I think, right now. Daryl Easley has a sack today, not Corin Shannon. Forced fumble also by Easley. So he's still making all kinds of plays, and we do have Philly in kind of a run-focused game flow now, or a pass-focused game flow. So Shannon will get some chances to bring down McNabb. 14-2 Austin football, running the football again. Short gain. Handoff, Spivey. I think he got it. Oh, come on. What kind of a spot is that? There's no point in challenging it. I'm not going to win. Returnable. D-Jax. Out to the 40. Still brought down on first contact, at least. Eagles need a big second half. It's a 12-point ball game as they take over. McNabb in the offset eye. On the ground with Westbrook, and that closed very quick. I will also accept a Greg Blue hit stick of some sort. Hit stick forced fumble to guarantee a video in this series tomorrow. Nice job by Pierre Ellis. That's another tackle for loss. So, okay, you got two players here to track. Greg Blue, Corin Shannon. Can they make a play? 3rd and 8, it's going to be a throw. And we're attacking. Off the fake. Pressure on McNabb. He is sacked. And that is not Corin Shannon. It is McAllister instead. We are looking so good today. Great effort here by McAllister. Hardy. Why does he always seem to miss the tackle? Like, Hardy has so many chances, he just can't close. Short punt, not returnable. Oh, come on, I tried to fair catch that. All right, up by 12 points. Let's see if we can continue to get Lloyd Spivey his touches. I'm thinking you'll have 25 touches at least in this ball game. Outside again, nice block. Falling ahead for 9. And you know how tough it's been to run in this series. Like, I've made sure the sliders are balanced, so it feels a lot more rewarding to have the ground game playing this well. And you gotta remember too, like, Spivey has some legit speed now, and that's going to be a problem for defenses. Let's get Cameron Brady in the ball game here. We have to mix it up a little bit. Although the Vikings, I mean, they have this run-heavy offense, and they refuse to have, like, any sort of committee. On the ground. Opening there. Brady to the outside. Gets upended. Like, the Titans, sure, they pound the ball with Derrick Henry, but I seem to remember Jeremy McNichols getting a lot of catches and opportunities there not long ago, whereas Dalvin handles all the catches in the Vikings backfield. We're going back to a play-action pass now. And I don't want to take any chances here. Philadelphia gets a play to go their way finally. One thing I think I have to be more comfortable with in general in these games is just running the ball on 2nd down. That's why I take so many sacks. I'm constantly passing on 2nd down, and I'm not getting enough runs in. Now, 2nd and 10 is not a very efficient time to run, but I'm still going to do it from time to time. It's one of those things I'm always debating. Like, I don't like 2nd and 10 runs because I think they're inefficient. But I think that unless I have a good quick-hitting pass game that can replace those plays, I'm going to call them every now and then. Oh, boy, I don't want to take a big chance, a big risk. You want me to cut down interceptions? This is how. All right, we are not giving him a chance to return this, even if it goes out of bounds at like the 30. Ooh, that's a decent punt. Ooh, it rests at the 6. We like that. Greg Blue, ready to bring the pressure on 1st and 10. I'm expecting Brian Westbrook here. A breathing room play. But they're throwing. McNabb protected. Kevin Curtis brought down after a gain of 9. Eagles definitely not out of this ball game. They're just not looking great right now, as they have just committed a very costly false start. 2nd and 6. Caught by Reggie Brown, and it's 3rd down, Philadelphia. They really got to get something out of this possession, as we're in the 4th quarter, and you know when we have it, we're going to be running the football quite a bit. So 3rd and 3, I would be looking at Kevin Curtis on this play, or D-Jax. To the air, Philly has time, dumped off. Wow, easily makes the tackle shy of the sticks. Having good linebackers makes everything easier on defense. It's like a difficulty level almost. If you have bad linebackers, you're going to have a rough time in these games. But if you have above average to great linebackers, they're just going to save you so much. All right, Philly still down by 12 as we take over, looking to run down their throats. Gain of 8. Stretch. Working outside. Spivey very close. They give it to him at midfield. On the carry here, a big one for Blair, and he is taken down at the 34. I was looking for somewhere to juke or spin to open field. We are not racking up huge numbers today as far as like volume goes, but what we're doing with the snaps we've been given, very efficient. Spivey back in the game. More Spivey here. He gets outside with it, and Austin gets 8 more. We look like we could be a problem this season. Spivey on second down, right down the middle. I think that the O-line additions are making a difference too. 2 for 2 in the red zone. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Blair's turn. Out to the right, taking us to the 13. 37 rushing attempts as a team, and you know we're not done. Another one. One-on-one as a flag comes in. Blair scores, but that is not likely to stand. Jesse Sidney, the rookie. He just cost Blair a touchdown. I don't know that I've even ran the ball more than once or twice from a 3-receiver set. Like, this is kind of the offense I envisioned for this year. That's why Blair's still at running back. Nice job here, getting something. But what I can also do is sub in manually here and have him play a little bit in the slot. There's Blair in the ball game. What do you mean you're reading the play? I haven't even ran the play yet. Don't read anything. Sounds to me like you're cheating. Rolling left. Uh-oh. See, that's the kind of throw I should stop making. I don't know why he cut up field. That just makes it tougher. So we're at about the 4-minute mark now. Austin attempting another, well, our first field goal of the day. And we are up 17-2 over Philadelphia. All we got to do is close this out. Nobody gives up a lead like this in the fourth quarter, right? Deshaun Jackson. We know his big playability. And I saw the lane there. Like, honestly, on most kickoffs, you're not that far away from breaking one. I know touchdowns are rare, but just watching everything unfold, you think there are more chances out there. 1st and 10, Philly with 4 minutes to go decides running the football is a smart decision. Held to 152 yards of offense. I imagine they'll get to 200 and beyond, but tremendous effort by our defense. I think we're really seeing improvement. That is Kevin Curtis on the catch. Continuing to give us fits. Delayed give. Westbrook, after a nice block on Easley, gets to the Austin 41. This right here has been the best defensive performance we've ever had. But there are 3 minutes to go. We have to close. The good teams find a way to close. 2 backs in the game now for McNabb. And the throw is caught. Gain of 6, Reggie Brown. McNabb over the middle. There's Jackson up to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia using more time than they should here, but if they keep their timeouts, they'll keep themselves in the bowl game, pending they find the end zone here. But they're about to lose one of their only remaining timeouts, the 2-minute warning. McNabb, downfield, out of bounds. McNabb, oh, what a hit, he gets sacked. Back at the 28-yard line. We have actually caused a bit of havoc up front today. You gotta be pleased with that. And this is Wayne Coffey, the rookie, who gets the first sack of his career in his very first game. You know what? I'll accept that for an episode tomorrow. Let's see if Shannon can make a play, though. 3rd down and 16 for the Eagles, and a field goal really does them absolutely no good. McNabb dumps it off, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Game on the line. We're trying to hold them to just 2 points today. One more stop, let's go. 4th and 19, Philadelphia. McNabb to the seam, well shy of the sticks, and Austin takes over on downs. What a performance. Hardly needing to throw today. We're up 17-2 with 2 minutes to go. Cameron Brady runs up the middle and picks up 4 yards. Toss outside, Brady. Oh, he has the first down. I thought he might have a lot more than that. Cameron Brady running inside for 5 yards. Philly uses their final timeout. Spivey gets one more, and he goes down at the 49, and that is going to basically seal this one. A 100-yard day for Lloyd Spivey, and maybe the heaviest ground attack we have ever displayed. Last year, we cracked the door open. Today, that door doesn't exist anymore. The Austin Venom run all over the Philadelphia Eagles on their way to their most impressive win in team history. 17-2 will be your final. Austin has big plans this year, and Game 1 is a major success. Not every game is going to be able to be played like this, but that's the style that we hope to go with this year. We only attempted 15 passes in this game, completing 9 of them. McNabb threw 25 times, and they simply were not very effective in the air. Lloyd Spivey now, 28 carries for 109 yards. That's 28 for him. Blair had 6. One was a safety. Cam Brady had 5 carries. Irving carried once. And Spangler scrambled, it says 4 times. One of those was, of course, the kneel down. So let's not even count Spangler's, except for the touchdown. That'd be 41 runs for the Austin offense today. Now, that obviously means our receivers are not going to have much production until they're needed. But today, that's as good as it gets for us. What a win. 4 sacks? This is the best game we ever played. Well, everybody, I would like your thoughts on that performance by the Austin Venom. That was something special. 17-2. Lloyd Spivey. He has become the playmaker of this team that we are building around. Not John Spangler, Shane Dexter, or Corey Joyner. I tried that. Lloyd Spivey last season, 1,187 yards. And now, off to a great start to begin this season. 109 and a touchdown. He didn't even get the big play today, and you know those are coming. So that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Next time, I have no idea who we're playing yet, but we'll see if we can do this again. Maybe the Lions game and then some simming. But I'll be back again tomorrow with more of the Venom, and I can't wait to see if we can truly get out to a good start this season. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think of this punishing ground game for the Venom? I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.